Hello everyone out there. Welcome back to my channel, Dr. Faustina Speaks, where we grow in purpose, discipline, and excellence. For the past 7 weeks, we have been on a journey together. We have dismantled the old ideas of mentorship and built something new in their place. For this week of Dr. Faustina Speak, I think it should be more like a graduation ceremony where we conclude our 8 weeks incredible journey of mentorship series. Recall we started by declaring that no one succeeds alone, how to find a good mentor, how to be a good mentee, treating mentorship as a skill and not a shortcut. We also discussed how mentorship actually works and even also how to become a reverse mentor. So for today in this series, I want to bring everything to a close by addressing 2 final pieces that tie everything together. First, I would like to give you a framework that organizes everything we've learned into one coherent system, and I call that your personal board of directors. And second, what it truly means to be a good mentor. So the natural conclusion is to answer the question, if mentorship is so important, what does a complete mentorship ecosystem looks like? I will title it the Mentorship Blueprint, Building Your Personal Board of Directors. It could feel like a capstone episode that brings everything together beautifully. Now, let me give you that framework that synthesizes everything from this series. So for 7 weeks, I've been telling you about micro mentor, shadow mentor, peer mentor, reverse mentor, traditional mentor. So the natural question is, how do you organize all this together? How do you make sense out of it? And here is the answer. Stop thinking about finding a good mentor. Start thinking about building your personal board of directors. Now, let me explain this, because one of the biggest mistakes you can make as a young professional is to believe that, oh, there's one perfect mentor somewhere that can guide you through every aspect of your lives. That person does not exist. No single individual possesses all the wisdom, experience, skills, perspectives, the network you will need throughout your career. No one individual possesses that. So the most successful professionals, they do not have one mentor. They build a personal board of directors. And that is perfectly okay. That is perfectly okay. In the corporate world, you recall we have board of directors, which are a group of people with different expertise who collectively guide a company. So no single board member is expected to know everything. The strength is the combination, and that is where you should go. That your career deserves the same structure. Group of people who can help shape your thinking, challenge your assumptions, accelerate your career growth, and guide you through different seasons of life and work. Now, let's build your personal board of directors. I want to give you about 6 seats I believe every young professional needs on their personal board. There could be more, but I'll limit in this episode to 6. You may not feel all of them immediately, and that is very fine. The goal is for you to be aware and be intentional about it. The first seat, which is seat 1, is the career mentor. This person understands your industry, your professional aspirations. They help you to navigate opportunities, the workplace dynamics, and your long-term career decision. This person also makes you better at your craft. They review your work and they push your standards. Seat 2, the skill mentor. This individual helps you to develop specific competencies, perhaps public speaking, project management, artificial intelligence, name it. Whatever skill gap you have or you need to close, this mentor helps you grow in that area. The third seat is the character mentor, perhaps the most important person on your board. The skills may open doors for you, but character determines how long you're going to stay in the room. This mentor helps you to develop integrity, discipline, emotional intelligence, resilience, and wisdom. This seat 4 is what I call the expander. This mentor is even outside your industry, is outside your function, outside your usual circle entirely. So it's someone that exposes you to something different ways of thinking. They stop you from becoming narrow. They connect the dots that you will never ordinarily connect on your own because they see the world through a different lens entirely. The fifth seat is the truth teller. This is someone who loves you enough to tell you the truth, to tell you what others will not tell you. They challenge your blind spots. They confront your excuses. They provide honest feedback when everyone else is applauding you. Every personal board of directors needs at least one truth teller. So make sure you have a truth teller on your board. The sixth one is what I call the political navigator. Remember, every organization has some unwritten rules. Every industry has some hidden dynamics. So this mentor helps you read the rooms, show you the way and how to navigate your environment. The strongest professionals intentionally surround themselves with diverse network of mentors, sponsors, advisors, peers, teachers, and truth tellers. Now, let me talk briefly about the role of a mentor. As we have said earlier in some of the series, a mentor is someone that is not someone that gives you all the answers. A mentor helps you to ask better questions. A mentor shares wisdom, perspective, and experience. They help you avoid mistakes. We've talked through all that in our series, but most importantly, a mentor helps you grow into that person you are capable of becoming. So, remember, their role is to illuminate your path, not to do the work for you. So, if you are in a mentoring series right now, or if you are mentoring someone right now, try to guide, to mirror, to listen, and open doors for that person. So, as I reflect and close on the mentorship series, I want to leave you with something very, very important and challenging. Don't spend the next year of your life searching for a perfect mentor. Spend the next year building your personal board of directors. Identify the voices you need, invest in those relationships, and ensure that you surround yourself with different voices. The most important successful people in the world today that I've studied, they did not climb the ladder alone. They built a scaffolding of voices around themselves. people who taught them, who challenged them, who believed in them, and people they lifted up in return. So mentorship is not a transaction, it is an ecosystem that cultivates you. So the moment you start contributing to it, and you are not just extracting from it, your career stops being about individual survival. It starts being about collective growth. So, if this series have shifted your perspective about mentorship, if it has given you the language for something you felt but you could not articulate very well, if it has pushed you to send a message or start a conversation and you are seeing yourself differently, then it has achieved its purpose. Thank you all so very much for spending these 8 weeks with me. It's been a wonderful journey, and I urge you to please go build your board, go be a great mentee, go become the mentor someone out there is praying for. And in this is Dr. Faustina Speaks, and I want you to keep growing, keep in discipline and excellence. Remain teachable and humble and continue learning. And one day, you become part of someone else's board of director as well. Thank you all, and I'll see you all next week with something new. Remain blessed.